Hello and welcome back to Bourbon Barrel Talk. I'm your host, Scott Minton. Today we're back in the Brock Bourbon Bar, and we're doing something a little different today.
Scott, I know I've been out for a little bit, but man, walking into this, it's like Twilight Zone.
It does feel a little odd and weird and stuff like that. And
well, we don't have Glencairns in front of us right now.
We do not.
What is this plastic garbage that we have sitting here in front of us?
So the reason we are doing something different is we are doing a cocktail. Couple of episodes about cocktails. One is going to be we're going to focus on what they sent us. So they sent us about 9 different varieties of pre-made cocktail mixes. It's a company called Fresh Victor, and we picked 4 of them that we think bourbon will go with well. And we're
at least close.
Yeah, and we're going to see what they taste like with bourbon. And the other ones were like, man, these are no way we're going to be able to get bourbon to work with these. So Johnny, being the little cocktail dude that he is going to whip us up something with the other 5 varieties that are out there. So, fellas, what are we starting off with here? I know we got some lemon sour, some strawberry lemonade, some cucumber lime verbena or some bullshit. Wait a minute, that's a Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, that's a candle, buddy.
Anyway, so I know you've got the numbers and the label. Something's like pineapple ginger root, but yeah, what do we got? What are we drinking? Where are we going? I know we got the what we would call the traditional whiskey sour up front,
yes.
But it's what is that?
This is they call this from Fresh Victor the lemon sour, and so we actually went the full 9 yards on the whiskey sour on this one because we actually got instead of Marciano cherry, we used the Luxardo cherry, yep. And then we also used some egg whites in this. Yep. And you shook it pretty hard, like you had practice there, Scott.
Hey, listen, I got some great forearms. We'll just put it that way.
Oh my Lord!
But listen, you can't do a true whiskey sour without an egg white, right?
I'll agree with that. Yes,
100%.
So I will say I've always been partial to this like a organic like lime juice that I use for my whiskey sours. So I'm kind of anxious to see what this one tastes like.
It's actually really interesting. I took my first pull out of it, and I would say the only difference is there's a little bit extra tartness to it from that lemon, but otherwise it's not bad. Plus that Luxardo cherry is kind of helping out a little bit in that back end.
Yeah, actually, I was expecting it to be a little more tart than it actually is. I feel like it's got a nice sweetness to it that mellows out with that lemon.
It doesn't have that tang I was expecting.
No, and I added a couple of iced cubes to this after we did it. But like I'm a firm believer, if you're going to make a whiskey sour, right, you take all your ingredients, you throw like 2 or 3 ice cubes in a shaker, and you shake it until the ice is gone. Like it needs to be very foamy. It's got to have a lot of like heavy viscosity because you want that, egg white to really, I get mix, but what's a good word for mix? Like macerate or I don't know, but there's got to be some fancy word.
Sorry, I was thinking of another M word that sounds like macerate.
But anyway, so I mean, you really want it to really incorporate the egg white with the entire rest of the ingredients. So I think, that's what I'm saying. Like when you're doing it, you really need to make sure you shake it vigorously for probably about 20 to 30 seconds would be my guess.
Yeah. Yeah, but I say you had a lot of foam on this one coming out of the shaker. So you did it just.
This is really good. I mean, it's really good. The Luxardo adds just a little touch. It says Marciano, but I think if you're going cherries, you go Luxardos or Traverse City makes a really great cherry. Very similar to the Luxardo, and I think is it Woodford has a set of cherries too that are pretty good.
Got a decent one. Jack Daniels has some too.
I've not tried the Jack Daniels ones, and I bet if you really want to get crazy, the cherries that are by the Tennessee Whiskey Company people.
Yeah, that's what I was. The moonshine ones.
That might even work too in this, because the moonshine's kind of a whiskey-esque type thing that I think might marry into this as well.
I think it would hold up really good against it too.
Very approachable. I enjoy this one.
Absolutely. Pretty good. And these are what, like 9-ounce bottles, 6-ounce bottles, 7-ounce bottles? What are we getting? When they buy these, how much are they getting? And how much juice are they getting?
This is actually
16 fluid ounces.
So it's about the size of a water bottle then. All right.
Yeah, small water bottle. And most of the ounces on the side usually calls only for about 2 ounces. Right. So you would get probably about 8 cocktails out of this.
So I will say this too, like the packaging that it comes in, like, because these are perishable items, right? Like,
yep.
They wrapped it in like this really like square shaped box, and it was heavy insulated, and there was like multiple ice packs in the box. And when I got them out of there, like, I mean, they were cold, like super cold.
Really, they held it
Yeah.
cold pretty good.
And they were shipped to me like 2 days out or 3 days before, right? I saw that coming in, things like that. So I'm going to give them an A+ on shipping and quality of receiving the package.
Because a lot of cocktail mixers, they are not cold. They're not refrigerated when
No.
you buy them. So I wonder how that the quality of this seems to kind of be kicked up a notch by
Yeah.
that fact.
And I would say that's probably the case. All right, number 2, what do we got?
Number 2, we are trying a pineapple and ginger root mixer.
So I love a good ginger beer. We did Sprite with this instead of I think it called for soda water.
Called for 2 ounces of soda water, but we threw some 7-Up in there. And then normally 1.5 ounces of vodka. We decided to go the bourbon route. So
Yep. Oh, wait a minute now. That's pretty good.
Oh, do you see the look on his face?
The eyes kind of twinkled
heavy.
a little
yeah,
bit.
Yeah, little Santa Claus.
So,
action.
so I love a ginger beer, right? So I like that ginger taste, and that ginger root immediately like punches you like
on the
right-
nose too. You're
Yeah.
getting like full on ginger root.
yeah. So yeah, that one's pretty. It's refreshing. I guess would be the best way of putting it. Like it's got a really really like fresh like
This almost summer-esque.
yeah. It's like
Kinda
the
has that-
LFO song "Summer Girls."
Summer girls.
Is it summertime girls and summertime blow? It's new kids on the block had a bunch of hits.
Oh, yeah,
Chinese
yeah.
food makes me sick. Yeah, that song. Yeah, girls stop by for the summer.
In
for
the summer.
Yeah.
Like
I like girls who wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
Fitch.
Yeah, but that's what it is. Just kind of a summer drink. It's real crisp. It's got a little bit going on.
But also has that kind of like that ginger beer fizz to it.
Yeah,
which
but
is
that's
really nice.
the 7-Up. So I actually think the 7-Up might have made it a little sweet. But I'll tell you, you could probably instead of 7-Up, you could probably use ginger ale or ginger beer.
ale. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, the ginger it's nice and refreshing, but it could be punched up a little bit. So I could definitely see where we added Sprite or 7-Up. You could definitely do ginger root ginger beer or ginger ale, and it would be just as good.
And I will say with all these, like we're looking at the ingredients, it's all natural ingredients in terms of like filtered water, pineapple juice, cane sugar, ginger juice, agave nectar.
Yeah, there's no like
No artificial
preservatives, right? No,
preservatives.
nothing artificial. Like it's all fresh. It's all really really like clean ingredients that are going into these bottles.
Yeah, it looks like there's a variance. Just looking at the side of it, anywhere from like 32 to 75%, juice. So that's why they probably have to take very care of that packaging because you don't want it to spoil.
Right, correct.
And you can make them as boozy as you wanted or not, because each of these also has a mocktail recipe as well if you're deciding to go non-alcoholic. So that's kind of neat too.
Yeah, you can make something for the kids, and that way they think that they're joining the party, whether they are or not. So that's always refreshing when you can do something like that.
Refreshing.
I'll tell you what, you could really probably add another 1/2 ounce or 1/4 ounce to what they're recommending on this one. Like the alcohol's not coming through. Like this is a super super easy like cocktail drinker.
This is dangerous in the summer.
It would be. You could definitely crush a few of these.
You think that sweetness kind of overrides the liquor amount? Just based
Yeah,
on
that's
how
what I'm
much
saying.
it is?
I think you could add just a touch more liquor, and I think you would still come out with a perfectly good, mix on these. But like, listen, like, I don't know what their vision was for this, and maybe after we try these, if we love them as much as like we've liked them so far, maybe we have Victor or the guy that owns the company on here, and we talk to him about why he did it and how much they played around with it on the R&D side to see where they came up with the recipe piece.
All right, we're going to try our third one here, Scotty.
Let's rock and roll.
Third one is going to be a Mexican lime and agave.
So I thought this one might be good with bourbon because of, like I said, when I typically make my whiskey sours, I use a lime juice base instead of a lemon juice base. So I thought, you know what, this might work just fine.
There's about a 1/2 ounce of lime juice in these since we didn't have lime wood.
Yep. Sorry. Not stocked.
For shame, Nicholas, for shame.
I know.
For shame, Nicholas.
Nose
For
on this
shame.
one is strong. I like it. Very hearty nose.
Dude, with bourbon, that's great. I mean, it probably would be absolute money with tequila.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a like margarita or a tequila guy, but how about if you put a little bit of tequila and maybe a 1/2 ounce of triple sec? That would make a money ass margarita.
There's some Grand Marnier on there if you're getting fancy.
Yeah, Grand Marnier triple sec, whatever you want to call it.
About to say if
The blood orange stuff that you use, that
Yeah.
Salerno. Yeah.
I'm wondering, this. I'm going to throw this out. This will be for next week's episode.
Okay.
But I got some margarita salt to rim the glass.
All right. We could do it.
You just wanted to say rim, didn't you?
Fair enough.
If it made you smile.
It did. It made me smile.
It was worth it. It was all worth it.
What's too another observation about these is it's not, none of these are watered down. They're very thick. They're juicy. There's something to it.
So what are the pure ingredients on this one, Johnny?
The ingredients on the Mexican lime and agave, 1.5 ounces of your, in this case, we did bourbon.
No. The actual ingredients like lime juice.
Flip it. There you go.
Let's see.
Smack it up,
lime
flip it, rub it
juice,
down.
cane sugar, agave nectar, filtered water.
Well, the one big thing I'd tell you, like just immediately, just off the things that we've read so far, it's cane sugar.
Yeah.
We're not using high fructose corn syrup, nothing like that.
Not granulated sugar.
Yeah. Yeah. No, absolutely. I really appreciate the fact that they're using fresh ingredients, sourced.
Oh yeah, this will be good. With some
I
tequila.
think that's salt and tequila in there.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty fire.
I don't know, man. The bourbon's real good in there.
But it's not bad,
It's a-
no.
Yeah.
Well,
And we chose Maker's Mark as our
That's what I was about
our
to say.
house blend of bourbon tonight. So
yeah, we had a couple options. I think we had.
we had more than a couple of options.
That's
Let's be
true.
honest.
Well, I mean, I was saying from that standpoint, I unfortunately used almost the last of my Evan Williams Black for my maple bourbon barbecue sauce. So I only had a tiny bit left.
So I will say this too, right? Like, so we're using Maker's Mark's 94 proof,
No,
90 proof,
90 proof.
90 proof. Okay,
90.
I couldn't remember. I knew it was 90 or 94. If you're using 100 proof bourbon, you may not need as much alcohol, right? Because
Yes.
like if you're using a bottled and bond or something like that, it may have lifted it up enough. But that's probably the one thing I would say like right off immediately is like we chose Makers because Makers makes a good cocktail. There's not a whole lot with it. There's not a lot of fluff, but if the proof was maybe 100 proof, you may not need this. May be perfectly at 100 proof if that's what you made your cocktail with, like a JTS Brown Bottled and Bond or an Evan Williams, something like that. Old Forester 100, one of those.
But even at the 90 proof, it's still really good.
Yeah, and we have to take in consideration it's a weeder too, so it might have some disposition for sweetness.
Yeah.
as is.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, Nick, what's the last one? What's the ingredients? What are we on?
We are on strawberry and lemon. And so ingredients were the following. We used 3 ounces of the strawberry and lemon. I guess lemon wedge, you didn't put anything in because I didn't actually mix this.
Right.
You just do as is with the bourbon.
Yeah,
So
we did it as is.
it's just then 3 ounces of that and then 1.5 of bourbon.
Actually,
Okay.
I think based on the picture, I did add a little bit of
The lemon juice.
lime.
Gotcha. Lime
Yeah.
juice. Okay. So what's the actual ingredients? Is it again sugar cane, whatever juice? And-
Strawberry puree. Because first off, at the very top it says it's 75% juice.
75% juice. Okay.
Yep. So this is strawberry puree, lemon juice, cane sugar, filtered water.
There you go.
So that's
All pure ingredients.
Our highest juice concentrate is this one here.
Well, we don't know what the other ones are. We saw
Well,
6
of
of
the
those.
four
Yes.
we're doing today.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's very pulpy, which is always a good sign when you're doing strawberry puree.
Puree. Yeah.
Dude, it is super sweet smelling. Like it's got a lot of like syrupy sweet likeness to the nose.
Now we did put bourbon in this one. It did say recommend vodka, so that'd be kind of interesting with that.
Well, I don't know about you. I feel like I'm kind of losing, or the blending of the flavors. I feel like I lost some of the fruitiness of it, and I don't know if it's because we did it with bourbon, and that maybe like more of that neutral, vodka would enhance the strawberry.
It's a possibility.
So
It's
it's still
definitely-
tasty as hell.
Yeah, it's still delicious.
But I'm not getting as much strawberry as I would have thought I would.
Yeah. Yep. It's got the feel of like that strawberry, like the viscousness that comes through like on a strawberry puree or a pulp.
Totally has the mouthfeel going for it.
But that lemon or lime might be kind of trying to override it just a little bit.
Yep.
Could be too.
Yep. Maybe even next week. We've got just enough of this left. Maybe we could mix this with a little bit of vodka or tequila or
as
rum
is.
or something, yeah, and see what it tastes like.
Oh, absolutely.
I'd still drink this at a pool, at a barbecue.
This is a chick drink for sure.
Now, I'm going to throw something out here that's going to be a little weird. You'd have to probably use a whole bottle. I would almost like to do this Orange Julius style. Just throw it there with a little bit of ice in there,
Wow.
put the vodka in there, and just blend it. and just make it almost like on the rocks.
Yeah, a little bit of orange juice, or they even put egg whites in orange juice, which most people don't know that they used to stick egg white in.
Say what?
Really?
Yeah, and orange
Didn't know
julius.
that.
Yeah, they used to put egg whites in like 30 to 40% of their drinks. They put egg whites in it. Most people didn't know it.
The OG NA whiskey sour.
Yep, there you go.
Did that go by the wayside, like everywhere?
No,
Did the Orange
so-
Julius go
so-
out of business?
So Orange Julius was actually owned by Dairy Queen,
Okay.
and it was kind of their mall, like quick,
money
serve quick money. Yeah, like so they served Dairy Queen ice cream, but the Orange Julius was kind of like the highlight.
Okay.
And it was mainly because they were trying to push out something different. It only took off mainly in malls. It never really took off anywhere else. And then a lot of them just died out because of the fact that
Now, the last one in the mall near here, they merged in like a little corner area that's like a DQ / Orange Julius.
Yeah.
So
That's what I remember.
No, I remember them. Now, living around here for like a long time ago, going to the mall, Orange Julius was like its own little, almost like little ice cream stand sitting outside of Sears, right inside on the inside of the mall.
when you say that, I'm just like, meet me at the mall. Psh, it's going down. Meet me at the club.
It's going down.
I spent way too much time in the mall, and that was always a hot jam back in the day.
Yeah, I gravitated towards Aladdin's Castle for those that remember what that was.
So funny, that was my part-time job at the mall. Like I worked, I mean, I swear I feel like I worked everywhere in the mall. I mean, I worked at Foot Locker, Athlete's Foot. Like, who names a shoe store Athlete's Foot? I don't like, that's just a bad idea. Shoe Sensation, and then I spent the bulk of my early formative, career years at the cookie company. I worked at a couple of different cookie companies, so I went from dough to dough, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Dun, dun.
Making that dough.
Fair enough. So, all right, let's pick a favorite one of these four, and then kind of go from there. And then, I thought they were all great. Like, I'm not gonna really. I thought they were all great. The strawberry lemonade probably had the most. Like, I think you could change up and make it be better, but
Versatile.
But with bourbon, it still turned out perfectly good.
Yes.
I'm about to say I have a top two.
I have a top two as well.
I have a top two.
All right, I'll let you all shoot.
All right. It's hard to. I would say it's a 1A, 1B, but between the lemon whiskey sour, and then the pineapple ginger. Those
Yeah.
are my two.
Same with Johnny.
I think it's a unanimous on all three on that.
What?
I mean, yeah.
All of them were good, but I think those two just kind of stood ahead. I mean, just with the bourbon, but they stood out.
But I tell you what, really, I mean, what was the lime agave?
Mexican lime and agave.
That was really good with bourbon. Like, and like I said, that was one of the ones that, like, obviously that screams tequila, that screams margarita. But man, I tell you what, like with the bourbon, like I make a bourbon Rita usually for our derby party. Like I can see me ordering a couple of, I don't know if they make bigger than a 16-ounce bottle, but I could easily see me ordering a big 32-ounce, or even more of that and making some bourbon Ritas.
And the fun thing about these is you could mix and match. You could do double, like pour two different ones together. You can get really creative with it because that's part of the fun of experimentation with it.
But for me, the biggest thing and the coolest thing that of what we've tried so far, right, is the fact that they've fresh ingredients.
Yes.
Pure, no like weird like preservative type stuff.
There's four ingredients.
Yeah.
That's
Fresh water,
about it.
filtered water, juice,
Each contain juice.
cane sugar, and something else, right? Like they've all been pretty standard with what they're offering.
Inconspicuous bottles, so you can take them anywhere.
Yep, 100%. And they have mocktail recipes in case you want to do something with the kids while you're adulting.
Yep.
All right. I think that's our episode of Bourbon Barrel Talk. If you want to find us, you can find us on Facebook, the Instagram, or the X. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. That way, whenever we drop these episodes on Sunday morning, you'll get them first thing. Was it 6 a.m. we drop?
6 a.m.
There we go. That's great. If you want to leave a review, leave those things right there on Spotify, iTunes. Give us that 5-star rating. Hit the like and the subscribe button. Like I said, we want you to do that. And then share an episode. Share it with a friend, family member. Put it on your Facebook page. Tag us. Tag Johnny. Tag Nick. Tag me. We'll be glad to hop in on the conversation and tell people what we do here. So this is Scott, Johnny Tsunami, and Nick signing off from the Brock Bourbon Bar. Peace out.
Prost.
Give me some of that OJ.